We've had a lot of disruption economically over the last decades. And so the folks who are still surviving as manufacturers, especially as small, local, regional manufacturers, they've got some grit, right? And so there's this fear that if we do something too much, like we don't know what's out there, we don't know what we're going to bang into, better to stay where we are. But the converse of that is that when we want to actually create real value, we have to think about how big it could be, right? So I don't want to lose what I have now, but if I don't contribute to something else, then the size of the pie doesn't get any better, or it doesn't get any bigger. And that's a really big consideration as we think about international competitiveness, as we think about what we're doing versus China and things like that. So I think the first thought on trust is we need to think about it as an actual resource in business, right? If we have more trust in our economy or in our business, we're going to be able to take more risks, which may not always turn out, but when they do, that's where you get the home run. And we need to think about the trust between our own staff, right? So, trust is the ingredient of reporting to your manager that there's a problem with what he thinks is going to happen, right? Maybe it's not going to go that way. Trust is what helps you to reach out to a new expert to find like maybe some new way of looking at the strategies that you have and so on. So really, it comes down to how much are we willing to open up and risk in order to create something of value.